What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of our botting series, where I'll be showcasing all the custom scripts I used in Simba to bot my account to max on old school RuneScape. So in the last episode, we went over how we can randomize our click positions on screen to avoid bot detection. This video will be going over how we can also randomize our mouse movements. And by the end of this video, I'll combine these two concepts and release a fully working woodcutting script. Actually, the same one that I used to bot to 99 woodcutting. So just starting where we left off last time with the level 5 anti-ban script. We can have a look at what the current mouse pathing is on this script by just holding down the mouse key while we move between the 2 points. Currently, it's just doing a teleporting mouse in a straight line. So I'm not actually sure whether Jagex checks this or not, because I did hear of some people botting for a long time without any sort of mouse movement randomization. But for me, I would rather stay on the safe side and do something with this in case Jagex do track it, or if they check your account more carefully. So the solution I did was I went online and searched for possible mouse movement randomization libraries that I could use, because I'm not really a mathematician myself and I would rather not reinvent the wheel. So this function would actually move your mouse and make it form two curves. So it would look something like this. So your mouse would move between 2 points and it would be like a smooth curve like that. I did do some experimentation with this function, but I didn't really end up liking the results because it was still a bit too smooth for my liking. Humans don't really move their mouse in such a smooth curve like this. So after a bit more research, I found this mouse.groovy function. And in here we've got human wind mouse. This is actually written in Simba script, and this is why I actually chose Simba as my language of choice for botting, because I don't really understand this math that's going on in this function, and I wasn't really comfortable porting this to another programming language. So I decided to just port my code that I did have into Simba instead. So using this function here, we'll have a look at what we can achieve in terms of mouse pathing. So after incorporating this into our script, we have level 6 anti-ban. So we have this human wind mouse function in our script now, and it'll use that every time it drags the mouse around. And it'll use our existing code for our click randomization and all that. So now it's combining both. We'll have a look at how it looks like now when it draws between 2 points. For me, that looks way better than a straight line and a lot better than Bezier curves, because that looks really human to me. Say, I'm going to draw a couple of lines up here and see how they compare to the bot. Now, if I was looking at this as a JMod reviewing bot accounts, I really wouldn't be comfortable picking which is the bot and which is the human. So I ended up really happy with that results there and decided to incorporate that technique in all my scripts. So without further ado, let's get on with this woodcutting script showcase. So to get the script working, we're going to generate where we want to click for the trees. So just spin the screen randomly to a position that shows both trees clearly, and we're going to generate 3 reference points on the screen. open up this record.ahk and move your mouse over the first tree and just hit C on the keyboard. Do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then do the same for the second tree. 1, 2, 3. Next, just double click code.ahk to generate our code. And we'll copy this first half. Actually, I already had some clicks generated. I'll just delete that and start again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Make sure we've got 6 coordinates in there. Yep. And then generate our code. So we're going to copy this first half into this section up here where it says tree 1. So it's on line 319. So just paste that in there. And we'll paste the second section into the part just down here, say tree 2. And you can already start running the script as it is if your screen size is the same as the default RuneScape screen size. So let's go ahead and just run the script now and see what it looks like. And we'll just start chopping trees and switch trees every 15 seconds or so. And once the inventory is full, it'll automatically drop all your logs and keep going again. You can see as the mouse moves across the screen, it's very random and erratic, which is hopefully what a human would do. The key part to not getting banned using the script is changing our click coordinates every once in a while. I usually generated the click coordinates of the trees every day. You can generate it more often if you like, but I didn't really have trouble changing the coordinates every day. So every day or every time you get logged off, just spin the screen around a bit to so the trees are in different locations, and then go ahead and generate 3 reference points for each tree again, and then go ahead and run this code, and then just put this code in again for tree 1 and tree 2. And we can go ahead and just keep running the script. Since we're dropping the logs as well, you'll want to change these reference points on the logs as well every single day. This is going to take a while, but I believe it's quite important in stopping your account from getting banned. So same thing as a tree, just move your mouse over it and click C 3 times. And go through each of these logs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on, so on. So once you've finished generating the reference points for clicking on the logs, you'll want to generate the code using this code inventory now, rather than this AHK script. This is just going to generate the clicks with a smaller radius, smaller than the tree, because it's a much smaller object we're clicking on in the inventory. So copy and paste this, and we will delete this drop code and replace it with our new reference points. Remember to do this every day for the best anti-ban results. This account I'm on is actually an account that I made when I was theory crafting these anti-ban methods. So it's pretty much an account that went straight from Tutorial Island to botting mining to 99, botting fishing to 99, and it got pretty close to 99 woodcutting as well before I was quite confident with my scripts. So give the script a try and see how it works out for you. I'm really curious as to whether we're going to get any bans if multiple people are using the same script. Theoretically, I hope not, because everyone will be generating different random points of reference when they're clicking drop and clicking the tree. So hopefully everyone's click profiles will look different enough so no one will get banned. And just another note, if this script doesn't work for you, say it doesn't click the tree or it doesn't drop the logs for you, It may be these two lines up here. I'll just quickly show you where they are. So here it checks whether the mouse is over the tree or not. It's not going to click the tree unless it detects a willow, a text on the top left hand corner of the screen. Just change these coordinates to correspond to, say, if you click this position icon there, move your mouse over to where the willow text appears, and then get the two numbers in the position there and put them in the first two numbers, and then draw a box around it to the bottom right hand corner and get those two numbers and put them in there. If it's not dropping the logs for you properly, you'll have to change these four coordinates here. These are the four coordinates that's a box around the last inventory item. So if your screen size is a bit different to the default screen size of old school RuneScape, you're going to have to manually put in the coordinates here by yourself by going to the position and then getting these two coordinates here and then getting these two coordinates here to correspond to the last space in your inventory. So with those edited, I think that's everything that needs to be done to make the script work. If you do have any trouble, please leave a comment down below and then I'll try my best to get it working for you. So that's it for this script. Let me know in the comments below which skill you want me to release next. I did max everything in old school RuneScape, so I'm happy to release everything, one in each video. So let me know what you would like to see next, and I'll see you in the next video.